by the way, real quick, Far is banned from everything.
I'm not surprised.
Everything,
but what particularly
everything
happened?
ever. Her fucking slabs kept going off during my show, and it's only her slabs where it just repeats and repeats.
Far was testing her donations.
No, dude. When was she testing them?
When you were streaming?
It was hidden on a scene in the far back. Like I had to turn my shit to studio mode and find the scene. So I don't know what happened, but she's banned. Far is banned from everything.
Everything.
I had to remove every trace.
But Far's banned from everything.
Shit. I did not time that very well. Hi. Hi. How are we doing? Why it's not capturing the game. There we go. There we go. Fuck. I, might not have taken my meds today yeah, because I didn't really think about it. So, we're in for an adventure, guys. We're in for a real adventure. Holy shit. I had the day off, though, so that's good. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, if I save a little bit off, that's why. That's why, alright? This is currently, yeah. It's great, really. So Zig and Banana and Phantom Crustacean, hello. And to, how the fuck did that go from 10 to 5? What the fuck? Never mind. I know YouTube doesn't work properly. I know it. And Kiwi Lord, hello. And Ali Shamchad, hello. Just dropping by before I go to work. No, yeah, that's all good. Sup, upside down pixie. I recently had a discussion with Grok about the potential new setting for Gen 10, and surprisingly, Australia seems to be the most likely candidate. I have mixed feelings on that. How about I just start the fucking fight? Because this is what we're all here for, right? I fucking forgot again. Whoops, where's my... There we go. There's the Esmeralda window.
My turn now.
Okay. Oh god, now I have to actually remember what I'm doing. Oh shit. Wait, no!
Here I go.
Fuck. See what I mean? This is gonna be interesting. Shit. Yeah, I have conflicted feelings about Pokemon, because I'm assuming Pokemon, right? With Gen 10 and all that. I have very conflicted feelings about them doing that now. Because don't get me wrong, I would love that. I would. I just don't want to see it go down a Sword and Shield route, or even a Scarlet and Violet route. See, I mean, I played Scarlet and Violet. I do like them, but there's a lot wrong there. There is a lot still where it's like, Jesus, guys, can you just, I don't know, not be Game Freak for 5 seconds? That'd be really fucking cool. Oh, sweet! Extra move! I'm just gonna set up all the side steps. I'm taking no chances.
Here I go.
Side step! I was kind of hoping you'd give me another one, but nah, I'm not that lucky. Okay, that was the right call. I see. How about we do that? Here comes the fast train to watch games. I thought we all came for funny gags and unrelated talks. Okay, fair enough.
My turn now.
If that is the case, then you have come to the right place. Because I do that. More than I really probably should, but hey, who gives a shit? Right.
What to do?
I had sidestep.
Catch me again.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. Again, conflicted feelings on that one.
My turn now. Catch me.
I know what happens when I try to be aggressive, and I can't. I fucking can't.
Nice try.
Every time I try to be aggressive, it's a massive fuck off failure. Yeah, let's just, you know what, I'm just gonna try it.
Here I go.
Yeah, okay, that worked. Holy shit, that actually kind of worked. Alright,
Catch me again.
just sidestep, sidestep, side. Hey! Okay, okay. Another one?
What to do?
What's that?
Catch me again.
Food related topics. Wow, do you remember that Fuga game I'm still patiently waiting for? Yeah, I still have the other desktop, and I forgot to swap. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Nice try.
Fuck. God damn it.
Do this.
God fucking damn it.
Catch me again.
So Super Connect came down and released a sequel, and yesterday they released Tranquil. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Gonna do 2 of those. But I still can't believe I did that. I mean, I can believe it, but I'm just like,
Nice try. Let's do this.
oh, this is, oh no. Oh no, that SP. Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Catch me again.
Yeah, that is going down fast. Okay,
Can't end like this.
yeah, I kind of saw that happening, and I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do a little bit of grinding again. We're gonna do a little teeny tiny bit of grinding. Because this is, yeah. There probably, again, there probably is a way of doing this, right? I'm just not, I wanted that one. I wanted that one. I'm just not the person to do it. I don't think, at least at that level. So, a little bit more grinding. Let's just go. Let's just fucking go for it. What do you think about new Deltarune Chapter 6? I have not really played Deltarune. I'm not gonna lie. I've played, I've played, Undertale, but not Deltarune. And the evidence I found was pretty much all of it being in the expansion DLC. There's multiple references to the Big Red Rock, which... Uluru, you mean? Scorching hot weather, bizarre Pokemon. In particular, they all acknowledge there's going to be a kangaroo Pokemon. What, not Kangaskhan? Because there's a because Kangaskhan exists. Let's not pretend that, you know, Kangaskhan is totally not a fucking kangaroo. I mean, I get what you mean, but it's like, you know... So we're gonna have 2 of them? We're gonna have 2 kangaroo Pokemon?
My turn now.
That's one of the things I find really funny about Pokemon, right? It's like, you know, Australia region, yeah, fuck yeah, but like, you introduce the kangaroo one in Gen 1, then you introduce a koala for the Hawaii region. It's like, and not just that, but there's several other kinds of animals that I've seen Pokemon based on, right? Where it's like, that's an Australian animal. but for some reason they're just allergic to Australia. It makes me really wonder, right? It really does make me wonder what the fuck they would do with an Australian-based region, right? Because they're kind of spaced out a bit in other regions. And there's a Kate.
Here I come. Let's do it.
And there's a fucking Kate, of course. Of course. That thing is probably just going to flee. Yeah, there it goes. I am so upset. So fucking upset. Okay, it's Pokemon Sapphire, but I never could get into the series. That's fair. That is entirely fair. And this is gonna take forever. Holy shit. Holy shit. I could probably grind better in the sewers. You know what? You know what? Let's do that, shall we? Because I probably could. Multiple references to an ancient and spiritually rich culture, possible references to Dreamtime, all the... Oh. Sorry about that. I have some ham and cheese toasties in front of me, so it's yeah, I haven't really eaten properly. What's the reference to Dreamtime? Oh, the Witcher scanner. Witcher scanner around through NPCs with cycle. What? Okay. If they are doing Dreamtime stuff though, oh boy, get ready to see some people get pissed. That's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say there. We have so many rodents Pokemon games. Yeah. Zigo, what I believe in. Figure out where your persona be impatient enough. It's on the desktop. It is there. Honestly, the only reason I'm doing this is because I designated the day before I went back to work for this, right? And I want it done. And I know that if I don't just keep doing it, I will drop it just like the last time I tried it, so. But yeah, absolutely get it. I am not particularly a fan of the Pokemon Company right now. They have so much potential with the IP, but they do next to nothing with it. Yeah, because it makes them money. That's the problem. Like, that's the whole fucking problem with it. It's because it's a money maker no matter what. And people will buy it knowing it's garbage as well. Nom 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 nom.
Step right up.
But yeah, because
Let's do
people will
this.
just buy it, right? There's no real repercussions for it. So why would they change anything if, you know, it's gonna sell anyway? I mean, this is why I buy any new Pokemon game I get, it's secondhand, because I'm not giving them my money directly.
My turn
I'm
now.
not doing it. You can't make me. Since having two Pokemon based off of kangaroos is all that weird. They have multiple monster Pokemon. It's another common state. A lot of rats. It's all that expensive. It is, but it's like...
Here I go.
When it comes to kangaroos, right? Usually when I see people design them as like a Pokemon thing, it's really not all that different. It's really not.
My turn
I would
now.
love to see it, don't get me wrong, but it's like, There are other Australian animals that hop around on two legs as well. If you get what I mean. You could have a Bilby Pokemon. That'd be adorable. Why not? God God damn it. This is really fucking annoying. Okay, rehabilitate, and I'm doing this like with one hand, so
This should help.
good. Can we just not do all this? This is really annoying.
Let's do this.
Hey, that's a... Oh, except for that fucker. God damn
My
it.
turn now. Oh no.
Why would you die? Oh my god! Fucking die!
Hope this helps.
Like, the amount of fan content I've seen that is expanding upon the established lore is amazing. Yet they're so scared to change. Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I really don't. Just, yeah.
You got more than
But
you
they would
bargained
rather sit over
for.
here and slop. Yeah, pretty much. It's just... When you're given no incentive to change, what do you think they're gonna do? You know? They are beyond the point of like, yes, we want to innovate, because there's no one that's really competition for them. Because they keep shutting them the fuck down. Like Power World, right? They're trying to shut Power World the fuck down. They don't, you know? And it's like... Probably, if they keep going like that, right, and there's no pushback from it, it might work. It's just the scary part. It's... When there is no competition,
Ready or not, here I come.
right?
My turn now.
No competition, and you're just allowed to do what Nintendo does best, yeah, they're not going to improve. Why would they?
What to do? What to do?
Sorry, I'm still eating. Just, I'm not trying to be quiet. I'm just like, numb.
Here I go.
Come on. Come on. Don't toxic me. Okay, yeah, we're gonna apply some first aid. I think I need some first aid. From what I understand, you can't buy secondhand games in the future, so rip that. If that's the case, then, I don't know if I can get a Switch 2 then, because that's like 90% of my collection. Like, holy shit, Nintendo. The anti-consumer practices are astounding here.
What to do?
God damn it. Alright, gonna do some... Whoop, whoop.
This should help.
Only real competition Nintendo had died with last
Let's
Sega
do
console.
this.
I wouldn't entirely say that, but... Because, I mean, PlayStation and Xbox still existed, but at the same time, you're not really wrong in that. 'Cause PlayStation and Xbox do very different things, right? The Nintendo, like, if it's like Nintendo basically like what they do, that kind of competition, yeah, you're right. You're fucking right. But competition in general, nah. Like, they still technically have competition, but it's more like, hey, how many players can we get on our console type competition, not like actual competition of like the type of games, I guess. It's a weird one, a really weird one. Ugh. No. Oh god, please don't kill me. Please don't fucking kill me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Can we not... Can we just not for 5 seconds? That'd be really great.
Here I go.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is just take out 2. Okay, please. Okay, this is getting bad. Can I just flee? Fuck.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's all I thought. That's all I thought. Where's the safe point? Good. There, this wasn't that far away. Yeah, truly nom 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 moment. It really is. It's truly a nom 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 moment. All hail the glorious cheese toasty. And that's really got me wondering what's gonna happen when they run out of more tourist-friendly options for their settings, because that's been the trend so far. Honestly, I think they'll just get more specific. I think they'll just get like way more specific with it. Like, you know how like the first 4 gens are basically just different islands in Japan. Basically. Well, maybe not islands, but they're basically just different places in Japan. That kind of thing. I think that's just what would end up happening. They'll just end up getting a bit more specific with it. Right? Like, for example, Unova is basically New York. Basically, right? Just take another location in America and just make that a region. And say that, hey, that's actually really close by to Unova. Like, shit like that. I think that's what they would have to end up doing. Please don't fuck me over. That'd be really great. Oh, hey, look at that.
My turn now.
No, I mean, future physical games released to activate them, you need codes that download to your Nintendo account, so only you can... Still, that's fucked. No, fuck off. You are... That is anti-consumer. That is so anti-consumer. Holy shit. I do not like that. I think that's dumb. I think that's really fucking dumb. Because here's the thing, I've had a taste of that. I've had a bit of a taste of that already with some of the games I've purchased, right? Secondhand. Now, thankfully, these games, they weren't actually, like... the codes in them weren't used already, but yeah, when they arrived and I realized, oh, I just paid for a glorified rectangle plastic box. Okay. Yeah. I was not very fucking happy about that. Now, to be fair, I probably should have looked at the listing a little closer, right? I should have. The part of it is on me. But at the same time,
What to do?
at the same fucking time, what the fuck? What? Why would you sell that? Why would you just sell the box, like a physical box, and nothing in it except for a code? That's... No, that's fucked. That's fucked. I don't like that.
This should help.
Even if it's like a game chip and then you have to like put in the code, nah, fuck that. Fuck you. Don't do that. Well, like Steve, they could just totally legitimately acquire everything from the Switch 2 for free. Yes. I am not saying that. Banana in my chat is saying that. I have to clarify that. Thank you, Australian government. Very cool. Apply some
This
first
should help.
aid. Oh, God, please stop.
Here I go.
Please cease. Alright,
The winds howl.
fuck, bro. Am I just not going to be able to attack?
This should help.
Oh, this is such bullshit. It's such bullshit. Fuck you. Oh my god.
This should help. Let's do this. The winds howling.
They're just caretakers. Yeah, they really are. So sad that people buy Nintendo to help destroy game industry. It's exactly as I said before though. It's
This should help.
the whole reason why they can get away with it is because people just keep buying Nintendo. I mean, fuck, I'm also a little bit part of the problem too, right? Like, I will fully admit that I, you know, I probably have contributed a little bit, right? But here's the thing though, most of the stuff I buy is secondhand.
My turn now.
I try, you know, if I do buy stuff, which I haven't done for a while, right? But if I do, secondhand. I do it secondhand because it's just,
This should help.
it's just, I don't like the idea of them getting my money directly.
My
I
turn
don't like
now.
that. Because that's just, it feels like I'm feeding into the issue. Whereas if I buy it secondhand, well, I'm not giving more money to them. That money's going to whoever the fuck is selling the thing. But the problem is, someone still has to buy it, right? So it's a little bit of a, you know, well, you still fucked situation a little bit, right? But
Time for a break.
at the same time, right? If people just stopped buying shit day one, you know, and you saw it was shit, and you went, yeah, I'm not buying this.
This should help.
I don't think we would have as many issues as we do. Like, just, you know what I mean? It's like,
Let's do this.
that's bad. Nintendo's license prohibits you from suing Nintendo in case if they literally turn your console that you paid for into a brick. I mean, I'm not really surprised because usually when they brick, like when it becomes brick, right? It's, from what I understand, I'm not saying this is like, you know, oh yeah, it's always this case, haha. No, it's just from what I understand, it's usually because you've done something to the console. Not always. I mean, I'm sure there's like other ways they can fuck with that now.
My turn
But
now.
from like the vague things I understand, right?
This should help.
So like I understand where that one kind of comes from because it's probably coming from a place of like, yeah, you fucked up your own console, buddy, right? But yeah, that's still a bit like, why is that in there, Nintendo? Why'd you put that in there? What you hiding? What you hiding, Nintendo? Buy secondhand stuff and not $80 per game. Yeah, yeah. Because that's the other bit of it, right? The fact that I would otherwise have to pay
This should help.
$80 to $90 for a single game,
My turn now.
right? Because Australian pricing is fucking garbage. So, just to, you know, put it into perspective, right? Nintendo is expecting me to pay close to $100 for a buggy mess. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. That's, no. No, they can fuck off with that. Fuck. You know who else can fuck off with that? You guys.
Time for a
Rest
break.
it up, and then just rest.
Time for a break.
Oh wait! Why'd I do that? No, I should have done first aid. What am I doing? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
This
Oh my
should help.
fucking god. Well, at least the SP is back up, I guess, but what?
What to do? This
What's
should
going
help.
whoop? The worst part is that even stickers count as modification. Well, fuck them, I'm putting stickers on it anyway. They can't stop me. They can't fucking stop me. What are they gonna do? Come to my house and physically check I haven't put a sticker on it? Fuck them.
Let's do this.
Hello, Dark. Dark Side Pill. Where the fuck did Dark Side Pill come into it?
My turn now. Fatal touch.
Okay, goodbye, sir.
Here I go.
Okay, then.
Let's.
Yay! They're all dead! Yippee! How much did I actually get for that, though? That does not feel worth it. That did not. Oh, that so did not feel worth it. Oh, man. No, no. Absolutely the fuck not. I'll be one moment because I'm gonna put a plate away. Where is it? Where is it? Where? Okay, 1 minute. am I still tired? I don't know why. Why? I slept so fucking long and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let's pour some tea. Pour. If it ends up being short again, I am so sorry. But yeah, it's that's my general mental state, I guess, right now. Great. It's fucking great. You said DSP. Did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I fucking did. I think you're lying to me. I think you're trying to gaslight me into talking about locales or some shit, and I'm not doing it, man. I don't really want to talk about Dark Side Phil. I don't really know a lot about him anyway. I just have one thing of it that I really know, and it was just fucking. I fucking. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I feel like they, in some ways, put less effort into games. Like, graphically, they are impressive, but they leave out some of the small things, like a nice forest, but not much in it. Yeah. Personally, I blame the horse armor for that one. No one knows what the fuck that is. It's the first DLC ever actually made.
Right up.
I blame that entirely. Game industry controlled by CEO that never played video games. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Let's do this.
I really would not be surprised if that was the case. You said DSP is back up. Did I? Did I? I don't remember that.
Here I go.
No, I'm not derailing into a locale today. Yeah. Oblivion fucking Todd Howard. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Todd Howard. He ruined it. Fucking ruined it for all of us. God damn it, Todd.
This should help.
This is Oblivion. I think it looks nice. No, it's the DLC. So the first ever DLC to ever actually exist. Like, and I mean like, not just for like that game. I mean like in all of games, right? Because before this, there was no DLC in anything. DLC just wasn't a thing. Not really. Sure, you'd get game patches released, right? Like, hey, yeah, we fucked up in this way, so here's a game patch for the game that you just bought, right? But you didn't have to pay for it, usually, right? They just kind of gave you the patch. Yeah, that changed with that fucking horse armor. Because, yeah, they offered DLC, right?
Here I go.
And in the DLC, yeah, you get this lovely horse armor that your horse can wear. And I'm probably gonna die here. God damn it, I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. He did it again? He never stopped doing it. No, he really didn't. He really fucking didn't. Remember, this is the same guy that could not resist releasing Skyrim on literally every platform imaginable, including the Alexa. Did you know that there is a Skyrim? You can play Skyrim on the fucking Alexa. That is a thing. That is a real fucking thing. I'm not making that up. I'm not making it up. You can do that. I don't really know how it functions, but it exists. I can only assume it's like... I can only assume it's like those old text adventures, right? Those ones where it's just, you know, you see yourself in a dark room. You could go north or south or east or caress the wall. What do you choose to do? You know, like one of those style adventures. I can only fucking assume that that's what the Alexa one is like. But oh god.
Here I go.
How do you think? How many times are they gonna re-release Oblivion? Honestly, no idea.
My turn now.
I mean, it's not like it's Skyrim, right? Like Skyrim, it's just kind of happened. But would he do it again with Oblivion? No idea. Okay, I'm gonna rehabilitate.
This helps. Here I go.
Okay, we're gonna rest because I want that SP back. Hey, get wrecked, idiot. Trade win. I don't think I'd get away with it with Oblivion. They probably won't. That's why it's like... I don't think they would do it because it's not Skyrim, right? Skyrim is a weird fucking case of it, you know?
This should help.
Like, Skyrim, it just kind of happened, right? Ah, fuck me! Fuck you guys, you suck. You fucking suck.
My turn now.
I want... You'll...
My turn now.
Okay, Oh, thank God. At least some of them are gone. I love Expedition 33.
My
Good,
turn now.
good for you. I'm gonna rest. Although, if I'm not mistaken, Alexa just used your TV as a monitor and you play the Alexa remote. I think so.
Let's do this.
No, I don't know if it would. I don't know if they I don't know if that is the case. I don't think that it really does use the TV. And microtransaction, no DLC. There's good story, gameplay, graphic, and music. Yeah, no, fair. Yeah, that's all you can really ask for a game. It's honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Octopath games don't do DLC. I'm glad they don't. Don't get me wrong, I'm fucking ecstatic that they don't. But it is a little surprising considering, you know, the state of gaming, right? They lucked out and Skyrim got memed. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's part of the thing, right? It's just Skyrim got memed to fuck. So, yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, of course they could get away with it.
Time for a break.
And the mods too, because yeah, that would keep it alive.
What's it do?
Of course it would. Skyrim is the one with the dragon shout thing. Yeah, yeah it is. Sorry. I'm not gonna read that.
Let's do this.
Yeah, the dragon shout is Skyrim. Which I've never actually played, but I know enough, right? Not a lot, but I know enough. Hey! Okay. Finally.
Close up shop.
God, it's not a lot. I'm not getting a lot for the effort I'm putting in. Really annoying. It's really annoying. I'm probably gonna have to get more plums if I'm deciding to do this. company like EA made Octopath, they'd probably make it so you'd have to buy each traveler's story separately. It honestly,
Here I come.
yeah, you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. I could so easily see them doing something like that. Steal your wife's birthday money, etc., and get you a copy of Skyrim.
What to
No,
do?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's just mean.
Howling. Let's
It's
do
very
this.
mean. Okay, then trade green. Oh, come on. No.
Let's do this. The winds of howling.
First person game, you know what that means. Fish. What does that mean? What does that mean? Fish. Fish. Oh god. I mean, first person game kind of means it's automatically not something I'm going to be able to play, but I have been told.
My turn.
I have been told there are mods for that. There are ways to play it in third person. I just... goddamn.
Let's do
Game,
this.
game, game,
This should help.
game.
Here I go.
That's why did you buy her Skyrim pushing? Now. Sorry.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's... Can we not be almost dying all the time? That'd be really fucking great. Give third person that mod,
Do this.
even fucking better, I guess. What game am I thinking of then, where it would have to be modded for that then? Then there was... What am I thinking of? Crab. Look,
Here I go.
thank you for blessing. It's crime is third person. Ah, okay. But yeah, I seriously cannot play a game in first person. It gives me like, it just gives me headaches. I've tried before on stream and you can see it like happening in like in real time. You can see it happening in real time, you know? I've just been going, fuck, I want to keep playing this, but I literally cannot. But yeah, that's why I avoid first-person type games, because it's just, it's not happening.
Step right up. What to do?
This combination is garbage. And it... This is such shit! Look the lineup! This is such a garbage!
Let's do this.
God, okay, okay, we can at least yeet you guys out of the picture.
Oh no.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hope this helps.
You fuck. I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this. This is so garbage. Die!
What to do?
Long ago, ago, 3 nations lived in peace until Fish Nation attacked Crab. Hello, Alexandria. Imagine Far playing Skyrim. Yeah, imagine that. Wow. 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 Hey, it's just you and me, Mr. Sluggy. Mr. Slugoo. Let's
This should
fix
help.
up a bit. Does that work by any chance? No? Okay. Icicle? No? Okay, I guess I just don't have anything for you.
My turn now.
Actually, what I could do is hide help. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, she poisoned him too. Fuck yeah.
Here I go.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, let's go.
What to do?
Let's, hide help, dancer. Yeah. Yeah! Down you go, you fucking freak of nature. Oh, this is such a... Oh, this is so slow. So fucking slow. This ends up being the whole stream. I'm so sorry. Because honestly, honest to God, I might make another early one. Like I'm that tired. I don't really know why. I'm just kind of like Tiny goal, big shouts. Yeah, yeah. I shout loud because I'm mad. I'm angry.
Here I go.
I'm angry at RNG for not blessing me on this cursed day.
My turn now.
Alright, we're gonna do it. Yeah. Okay.
My turn now.
Yeah. Alright, do that again. We're gonna yeet you from the lineup! Fuck you! Fuck you! Get wrecked. Ha ha. Get fucking wrecked. We need a mod for Skyrim that adds Bar and Gladius companions. God, what the fuck would we even be doing? What the fuck would we even be
This should
doing?
help.
And both of them shit talk Skyrim. I'm gonna need random time. Bring the wildest thing that comes to mind. But Jesus Christ, no. Please, no. Trade wins. Okay. Yeah. That is not okay. Shit.
This should help.
Hey, hey! Oh my god, dog. What the fuck?
My turn
What the fuck does that mean? What? Why? That is so cursed. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh fucking Christ. Okay,
This should help.
yeah, that SP is running dangerously low.
My turn now. Time for a break.
Yikes. Fucking yikes. Okay, Okay,
My turn now.
Rest.
Time for a break.
Come on, Tressa, rest.
Let's do
Hey,
it.
hey. First aid.
Let's do this.
Oh my god, What the fuck is running dangerously low? So just you mean the SP? Are you seriously hearing me say SP and you think I'm putting a D in front of it? Oh my god. No wonder I was fucking confused. 'Cause yeah, I'm not saying DSP, man. It's fucking SP. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not, no. Yeah, by the way, Party show you the clip that I made? No, no, she did not. She did not.
Here I go. This should help.
This is okay. Okay, you're down. You're down. Fuck you.
What to do?
Fuck you.
This should help.
Everything you stand for.
What to do?
Okay.
Here I go.
Hey, goodbye. Russia theme, spider-themed tattoos related
What
to
do?
some reading gang and can become a reason to opposing gang to beat the shit out of Jesus. Goes together in the States, it's spooky. Ooh, spooky. Wait, yeah, it's the same here. Exactly the same
Time for
shit
a
here.
break. Let's do this.
Yeah, in Poland, if you have spider tattoo, that means you're a gang member and you become a resident sent to prison. No spiders, just webs. Yeah, there's a lot of people with spider web tattoos out there. Like, it's kind of a weird one to me. I'm like, you know, I'm like, holy shit, is that really gang-related activity to have a spider web tattoo? That's a little weird.
What to do?
That's a bit of a weird one, but alright. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna rest.
Time for a break.
Yeah, web tattoo, not spider. Oh, okay.
Here I go.
Rest. I want the SP!
Let's do this.
No D in front of that SP. This SP right here that was on the screen, yeah, that's not jacking off on stream. Now is it? Is it? I feel like that is such cursed knowledge to share with people. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Come on. I just want look, I'll take even just one more level, right? I'll take one, and that is a sharp boy. That is a very sharp boy. No, it didn't. It took me a moment. It took me a fucking moment to realize like what you meant by the fake. Like, it didn't mean donation required. Good. That was a good one. That was fucking good. That was a good one. Holy shit. Yeah, you're right. It didn't meet donation requirements. It's not wearing a little vest or a hat. He wears hats too, right? I'm probably gonna fucking die here. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to fucking die here.
Hope this helps.
Bob, did you just say fake cat boy on it? No, it says cake cat boy. I think it's the guy that made it. It's a nice chair. I just like it. This is.
This should help.
Oh boy. So, but I don't know if it's a donation goal or not. I'm pretty sure those are donation goals, the hats and the vest. And anyone that has that's listening to this and they have no idea who the fuck Darkside Phil is, they're gonna be so confused of like, what the fuck do you mean donation requirements? Like, what the fuck do you mean by this? Oh, hell yeah! Okay, let's fix that.
Hope this helps.
All my DSP knowledge comes from Mr. Gunman.
Let's do
Oh
this.
god, I'm trying to think of where my DSP knowledge comes from, because it's bits and pieces of just... It's bits and pieces of just all over the fucking place, honestly.
Oh no.
I mean, I remember the first time I ever heard about him was from a Down the Rabbit Hole video. That was like my first actual introduction to the whole madness, and
What to do?
yeah, it doesn't like it gets into it a little bit, but like not as in depth as you possibly could, which is fine, honestly.
What to do?
It's fine. You don't really need to do a whole like, you know, a comprehensive history on Darkside Phil. You don't really need to do that.
What to
It's a lot of it is just really kind of boring. Highly recommend watching his Ungo slow descent into madness. I mean, here's my whole thing with Darkside Phil though, right? So, and what I mean by that, right, is the one time I've ever actually watched like a proper full-on thing of Darkside Phil, right? It was through a guy named Deadwing Dork, right? Haven't actually watched any of his stuff for a long ass time, but you know, yeah, I remember watching early on, in his streaming stuff, right? Like pretty damn early on, actually. To the point of, if you look at this one stream I am describing right now, you will find me in chat just going, just like, this is a sad, sad man. I'm pretty sure that is almost the quote exactly that I use of just, wow, this is a really sad man. And, this is what sticks out to me with Darkseid. It's not the jacking off on stream, because he's done that, right? That is an actual fucking thing. That's a real thing. You don't see anything. You don't see anything that he's actually doing. But you know what he's doing. You know exactly what he's doing. And it's one of those few times where he's actually been, like, quite, you know, he's had quite a sense of humor about it. So, you know, whatever. But, no. No, what I remember him for is he is the guy that he did a review, right? About cup noodles, alright? He's, you know, the kind where, like, in the US, because they're not this cheap here. My god, I wish they were actually this cheap here. But, like, there'll be 99 cents, right? It's like $1. $1 cup noodles, right? And he had 2 flavors of them, right? He had chicken and shrimp.
Let's do this.
And the chicken one, for some reason, he didn't have this problem with it. He thought that was just like, yeah, this is fine. But for whatever fucking reason, the shrimp flavored noodles, he kept going on and on about there not being any actual physical shrimp in the cup. Like, there was just no shrimp in the cup, and it's like, yeah, man. No shit. It's $1 cup noodle. What the fuck did you think they were going to do? Like, this isn't some gourmet shit. And even if it was, why the fuck would there be like a freeze-dried shrimp in there? That doesn't... No. What the fuck? No. And the thing... Why... One of the many reasons why that particular point just sticks out to me, right, is the fact of, like, he doesn't expect that with the chicken. He doesn't expect it to be, like, little, like, freeze-dried, whatever the fuck, chicken in there. He only expects it for the shrimp-flavored one. Why, man? Like, there's no why. This is cheap cup noodles.
What to do?
But it gets better, though. It gets fucking better, because it's not just the... So... And this is where the sad man comment comes into play, right? Because he's doing a review of this, and it's a video. So, you'd think he'd be editing shit out, right? Nah, it's the full clip. It's like just him fucking around in his kitchen. And... Do you know what he uses in this video to boil water? Can you take a fucking guess what it is? Like, just a guess, you know? Because it's wow, it's certainly fucking something. Cup noodles review? Oh yeah, he did reviews on everything. He's... Oh shit, yeah, I think I need those heels. But, no, there's another one where he, he's, like, I think the series, right, that he did it was, DSP Tries It.
Let's do this.
That's what it was called. DSP Tries It. So there's no real rhyme or reason between what he's actually reviewing. It's literally just whatever the fuck he wants. But it's fine. I don't think that's really a problem. I don't think that's a problem. Because, I mean, look what I do. It's whatever the fuck I really want. Right? Do I feel like doing this? Okay, I'll do this. Do I feel like looking at some horrific food items that people have made? Yeah, I'll look at that. Do I want to go to a website that just lists all various kinds of cereal that's ever existed? Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. You know? Do I want to look at some WikiHow bullshit? Yeah, I'll look at that. You know, it's like, I don't really think that's a problem, but it's... When you do review stuff proper, you gotta be a little bit better about it than you tend to see him doing in his videos. Because one of them, it's for body wash, and it's just him in the shower. You don't, again, you do not see anything. You don't. But it's still a camera pointed at a shower curtain with him behind said shower curtain. with him making comments about him putting the body wash on his bowls. Like, this is a thing that exists. Yeah, do I want to look at strip club reviews? Fucking, I'll do that. Yeah, done that too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I just, you know, if I think it's funny, I'll do it. Fuck it. I don't care. I think it's funny. If I think it's good content, yeah, fuck it. It's just, I'm not trying to do reviews, now am I? Not really. I mean, I have a few ideas for shit like that, sure, don't get me wrong, but it's like... I don't think I would ever do a review, if you get what I mean. Because I don't think I have the ability to just look at something completely, like, unbiased. The closest I would ever get is just, hey, this is my experience with it, and this is why I find it fucking weird. That's the closest you would ever get from me. Or something like that. And that's fine. I don't think that's a problem either, but it's not the way he's presenting it. That's not how he presents it. No, it's just a straight up fucking review. Microwave, oven, coffee pot, welding tool. Well, the closest was coffee pot. But yeah, it's the a coffee machine. It uses like the water from a coffee machine. And I didn't actually know this until Deadwing actually said it on that stream. But because I've never really thought about it before, right? Because when I make my tea, you know, like the stuff, hey, I have right in front of me right now. I'm using a fucking kettle. Oh god. Oh my god, why? What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what? I'm just going back here because this is just so much fucking easier. Like, fuck it. This is so much easier to do. I don't care. I don't fucking care. But, this I can just kind of turn my brain off for. But, yeah, I didn't, because I make my tea with a kettle, right? I don't really think of the logistics of making tea in other ways. I mean, first off, microwaves, that just fucking horrifies me. I don't really need to use a stovetop to boil water. I'm not putting a fucking mug on top of that either. That's fucking dumb. That's fucking dumb. No. That's ridiculous. But I've never thought about what you would do if you did not have a kettle and you did not just think, hey, maybe I could use these other options. I've never had to think about that before. I don't think I would ever come up with what DSP came up with, of just, hey, I'm going to use my coffee maker and the water that comes out of it. But I didn't know as well, right, that water that comes out of a coffee maker, it's not boiling. It's hot, sure, but it's not boiling. It's not really the kind of heat that you want for a cup noodle. Not really. It'd be good enough for probably a cup of tea. It's good enough for coffee. But it's not... It's not, what you want for a cup noodle. It's not hot enough. And it doesn't exactly help that, when he was making these cup noodles, right, he didn't put the cover back on. Like, he didn't put the little lid thing back onto it, right? To keep the heat in. He just left it open, so by the time he's actually trying them, they're cold. Because of course they'd be fucking cold. There's nothing keeping the heat in. They're just exposed to the open air. And it's already, like, the water's not boiling. It's not like, it's just hot enough to do coffee. You know? It's like... What? What? And then he just keeps complaining about, oh, it's kind of cold, or it's kind of bad. It's like, yeah, because it's fucking... What the fuck? You haven't done it properly. What did you expect? What the fuck did you expect? even getting into like other shit that he's done, right? Like I'm pretty sure he's the one that did actually I might be, maybe I'm confusing King Cobra with this one, but I think DSP did this one where he's he was like making some greasy abomination as like a DSP cooking thing, because yeah, he did that too. Or maybe it was like a tries-it thing. I fucking forget. I fucking forget the context, right? But he's like making some greasy abomination at like 3 in the morning and recording it. And then he's like, oh yeah, do you want to see what I do with my grease in the pan? Picks up the pan, picks up the camera, and goes to the bathroom and then pours it down the toilet. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's how you get fatbergs. Unironically, I mean, that's what they're called as well, fatbergs.
How's that?
Hey, there we go. Got 1 level. Holy shit, how long did that fucking take? Holy shit. Alright, I also use coffee pot as my electric pedal. Why? God. Why? No. Use a boiler, coffee beans a plant, tea leaves a plant, coffee pot. I mean, yeah.
Step right up.
Yeah.
Here I go.
Put ice cream in the microwave, make dream like soup. Yeah, you know how to make ice cream soup. Fuck yeah. Fatberg? Yeah, like B-U-R-G. No, not you. B-E-R-G. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. But, yeah, no, that's what those are called, you know? They clog up the drains, and they're very disgusting, and pouring grease down the drain is one of the biggest ways that you can get those. It's not good. It's not good for plumbing.
What to do?
Do not pour your grease down the drain.
You got more than you bargained for.
Unironically, I did try to put ice cream into microwave to melt it. It was ice. Dude, no. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Please just do what I want. Do what I want. Actually, I wonder, because I am tired, so I'm like, I might just, 1 minute, let me, DSP tries it, cup noodles, there we go. Okay, because you know what? I think we deserve a bit of a break, right? I think we deserve a bit of a fucking break from this, right? All right. Bup. Okay, let's resize the fuck out of that. Oh my god, what can I? Okay. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Okay, are we ready? Are we fucking ready for some cup noodle action? It's pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Bam.
DSP tries it.
He certainly does.
What is going on, everyone? DSP here, and welcome to a special edition of
When was this from, actually? 8 years ago. Okay, and it's from, okay, specifically December 18th, 2016. So,
DSP tries it. Now, first
this is
off,
old.
just to say this up front, I've been under the weather recently. My throat has been swollen.
Okay. Yeah.
You can hear right now my voice is kind of strained.
Honestly, I don't think he sounds that different. He sounds that different from normal. Honest to God. And I thought Mr. Yes. Deserve for sure, but break or punishment, who knows? Oh wow, DSP. Yeah, DSP.
Raspy because of this, okay?
Yeah, you
so
sound
what's the
same,
perfect thing you think of when you say, oh man, when you have a bad voice or you're under the weather, what do you want? You want soup, right?
Yeah, okay.
So
why are you getting
today's
noodles?
DSP Tries It is the perfect opportunity because we're going to be trying.
If you're sick, if I'm sick, I don't really want a cup noodle. I'm not gonna lie. Soup, yeah, fuck yeah, soup, but not cup noodle. What the fuck, man? No, I do not want fucking. I don't want a noodle or ramen or whatever the fuck you want to call it. No, I don't want instant noodles. No. No. What are you doing?
Trying out two
seriously.
different products from cup noodles. Now, the reason that this is very pertinent, especially for now, if you are a gamer, you may be playing Final Fantasy 15, and you may not know this if you're not playing it. Cup Noodles has a giant ad space purchased in the game.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They really did. Let me just show you. Actually, Final Fantasy XV Cup Noodles. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it was like a whole costume in there. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a whole ass costume. Come on. Yeah, see? It's like an actual thing in the fucking game. You can just wear this. It's DLC. Yet again, it's fucking DLC. DLC strikes again, guys. Holy fuck. But yeah, this was massive. You could get like cup noodles in the. Oh, is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's now suddenly starting to make sense. Yeah, is this fucking why he was like, there's no shrimp in my cup noodle? Because he saw it in the fucking game and just expected there to be shrimp in the cup noodle? Are you a... How to say you are a dumbass without saying you're a dumbass? Dude, what the fuck? Oh, I'm convinced. I am fucking convinced that that is why. But yeah, this had a massive product placement in that game. And I've never actually played this game. I just knew it had this going on, and so I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how well it's implemented. I'm not. But it's there. It exists. And this man probably played it and just went, yeah, fuck yeah, shrimp, and is now disappointed there's no shrimp in his fucking
They're
cup
on
noodle.
billboards. I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
The characters actually have a freaking side mission where you have to buy cup noodles. Then you have to go out and get ingredients through fighting monsters, put those ingredients into the cup noodles, and you eat it, and it's like, oh, the most delicious of gourmet ingredients. I mean, cup noodles are already good without this, but with these added ingredients, it's just so good. And it's hilarious because you can buy it, and it looks just like this. I'm not even kidding. In the game, I believe it costs like 1,000 gil or whatever, which I
It looks just like this.
guess would be like the equivalent.
It even has the shrimp on the fucking box. Man. There was this show in Australia, right, on the ABC. I don't know if they still do it, but it was all about products and shit and advertising specifically, right? It was a show all about advertising on a fucking channel that has no real ad time things on it. Hilarious how that works. But something that they did on there that has always stuck with me is they did a thing where they would show the product on a box and then show what it actually looked like in the box, and sometimes it looks so sad in comparison. Mostly the frozen meals were the ones that looked really just fucking pathetic. Because I'm sure we've all had a frozen meal, right? Like, we've all had frozen meals at least once in our lives. We've seen it. At least. And you know that what's on the box is absolutely not what that fucker is going to look like when you open it. Absolutely the fuck not. No. But some of the ones that they showed were just so fucking pathetic. But I guess because of that, though, because I've just been so aware of that for most of my life, I don't really trust when, you know, you see a product like this, you know, that it's going to look exactly like this. Because I know from experience, yeah, no shit. It's when it comes to advertising, I'm usually pretty damn good at looking at it and going, yeah, okay, that's there for this, that's there for this, that's there for this. Like, think of it as like a weird fucking talent of mine, right? I don't say that to brag. It's just, it's, you know, it is what it fucking is, right? Which is why I find it a little bit weird when I see people like this who are like, yeah, it looks exactly like this, and he's not kidding. He really thinks it's going to look exactly like this. Like, he really... I know, like, it's like, oh yeah, sure, far, yeah, haha, yeah, you're just really misinterpreting. No, we just haven't reached it yet. We just have not seen him complaining about it yet. It's so bizarre when you see it happening. So fucking bizarre, because you just kind of look at him like, are you for fucking real, man? Are you for real? This is, yeah, low IQ expectations. I don't personally like the IQ thing. I don't. I think it's bullshit, but unfortunately, I don't have a better way of describing it. I don't think any of us have a better way of describing this kind of shit as anything other than low IQ behavior. I really wish we had a better term for it, because fuck IQ tests and fuck IQs, man. Like, it's so... I have thoughts and opinions, obviously.
Like $10 or something, and it looks just like this picture. Big, giant, juicy shrimp with delicious ramen and all these fresh vegetables, right?
Because it's advertising. That's what advertising does. Advertising isn't real. Have you ever seen a fucking McDonald's ad where they're showing you like, oh, look at this juicy meat in the burger. Oh yeah, look at how these bread loaves shine and all that shit. It's not real. None of that shit is edible. They're spraying it with like glue and shit so it all stays together. Like that the burgers don't actually look like that. Of course, when they're putting this advertising product in their game, they're going to make it look as good as possible. Of course they are. This is not... What did you think, man?
So, today, we're gonna try...
What? Like, you expect them to think it would look like shit? Not think, but you'd expect them to make it look like shit? Is that... Why? No, of course it's gonna look as good as possible.
Try the two most popular flavors of cup noodles. Both the shrimp and the chicken, okay? Now, it's hilarious because it says chicken flavor. Do you want to know why it says chicken flavor? Because there's actually no chicken in it.
Yeah, no fucking shit. You know, I've only ever run into, like, things with actual chicken on it that are shelf-stable a handful of times. And every time, like, it tastes fine, but I'm always so suspicious of it because it never looks like fucking chicken. Do you know what that shit looks like? It looks like beef disguised as chicken, but it's obviously chicken. It's a really weird thing to eat because it tastes like chicken. It has the texture of chicken, but it doesn't look like chicken. Like, I would not be a big fan of you know, getting a cup noodle, right? And then finding chicken in it. Because then I would... This is why when I was, like, on a... You know, I'd buy, like, cup noodles for myself, right, from a specific website. Maybe last year I was doing this. I was doing this for work, right? There were these ones that I would buy where, like, I would get it, right? But they had this thing in there of, like, cubed meat. And I tried eating that, and it was just like, nah, this is not good. This is so not good. There was another one where they just called it mystery meat. I'm not kidding. They actually called it mystery meat, and I'm like, I want the thing, but I don't want to eat that meat. I don't know what you are. Yeah, this is weird. This is really fucking weird. That could be anything. So yeah, I would just be taking the meat out of the cup noodle, and then I would eat it. You know, I would do everything in my power to not eat whatever the fuck those cubed bits of meat were. Because I don't. No, I think that's weird. I think that's really fucking weird. So, no, of course they're gonna call it chicken flavor, because they're not putting actual fucking chicken in it, you dipshit.
I think there's chicken stock, meaning that broth made with chicken, but no actual pieces of chicken are in this. However, in the shrimp, there actually are supposedly supposed to be shrimp in the shrimp cup noodles, okay?
Okay, but that was a bit gross, but, oh boy. Just because it says shrimp on it doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be actual bits of shrimp in it. I mean, I agree they probably should put flavor next to that, but at the same time, I've seen... So there's... one of the more common brands for this kind of thing growing up for me was Maggie, I don't really know which way to say that, but like that was the brand. I don't think I ever saw any other type of cup noodle on the shelf other than the Maggie, whatever the fuck you want to call it brand, right? And I'm pretty sure on those they don't call it chicken flavor, they just call it chicken, right? Because they also have like beef noodles and all that sort of shit, right? I'm pretty fucking sure that that's... Oh god, why do I have hiccups? I'm pretty fucking sure that that's just a thing some of these brands do. Yep, hiccups, full effect. That's great. That's fucking great. Let's hope the hiccup pervert doesn't fucking catch this. My god. So while it's a bit like, yeah, okay, that's a little weird that they didn't put flavor next to it, I'm still not expecting actual fucking shrimp in any of this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I know what you mean, but sometimes you meet people and their IQ is exactly what you expected it to be. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So is DSP stupid on purpose? I don't think so. I don't think so, because he just keeps doing this shit, man. Like, this is just one thing of many. Alright? Like, there's a reason why people look at this man and just go, man, you're a fucking lolcow. Because if he did it as a bit, okay, fine, alright. But it's just the consistency of it, of just, yeah, this is just you. This is not a troll. This is just you. Because usually after a while, you can kind of tell when someone is just playing a character, right? It becomes a little bit obvious after a certain point. But it's, with DSP, the mask never really slips, which makes it kind of obvious that he's not doing a bit. This is just him. He's just really this fucking dumb. Cup noodles are not meant to have real solid masses of organic protein. Yeah, I agree with that. I fucking agree with that. Not unless you're putting it in there yourself, right? If you're putting shit into the cup noodle yourself, I don't care. I just don't think it should come with that. Since I put Mac on my street, I had almost nothing but Mac. Hate. Let me tell you about hate. If you took all Macs across the world and still hate them, there wouldn't be enough. Okay. I'm sorry, the hiccup pervert? Yeah, there was a guy that DM'd me on Twitter, like, ages ago, being like... Because I posted something about, like, oh, yeah, when you have the hiccups, all you have to do is, like, think, I am not a fish, and, you know, it kind of stops it. It actually kind of does work most of the time. I've only had a couple of times where that hasn't actually fucking worked. But because of that, I guess it came across this weirdo pervert's attention, and he had like a hiccup fetish. So if you went on his Twitter account, you would see like just all kinds of weird shit to do with hiccuping. And it's like, but he DM'd me like, "Hey, can you describe your hiccups? Can you like go into detail about your hiccups? It'd be really cool if you did. Yeah, let's just, you know, can we have a talk about you hiccuping?" And I'm like, no. I didn't even respond to him. I think I just blocked him because I'm like, no, I don't want you watching me. I don't want you looking at me. Fuck off. But yeah, that's the story of the hiccup pervert.
So, you might say to yourself, wow, well, in Final Fantasy 15, right, this is considered gourmet. Gladio, one of the main characters of the game, is kissing Cup Noodle's ass, one of his favorite foods. He's like, oh, this is something I would eat all the time. I can't believe how delicious it is and everything. So you would say, okay, in the game it costs like 1,000 gil. How much could it possibly cost in real life, right?
Dude, it's a fucking advertisement. Of course they're gonna make it look the best they possibly can. Are you that fucking dumb?
Well, does it cost $10?
DSP, we all know it does not cost $10 for a fucking cup noodle. Except for maybe in Australia. I have paid some ridiculous prices for cup noodle, let me fucking tell you.
For each one, just like in Final Fantasy 15? No, it does not. Alright, what about, if it's gourmet food, right? $5. It's gotta be $5 each. Wrong.
I mean, Australian dollar dude prices, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's gourmet. That just means you've fucking imported it.
$3. Lower. Okay. Geez, maybe it's a steal, maybe it's a delicious gourmet meal at a budget price.
It's not,
$1 each.
It's not, though. We all fucking know that cup noodles is fucking cheap shit. It's good cheap shit, but it's cheap shit.
Each. Wrong. In the United States of America, cup noodles cost 39 cents.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, so when I said $1, okay, yeah, I was misremembering it. Okay, yeah, 39 cents. Wow. Okay, what is hiccup? Fuck, how do you explain a hiccup without, like, you know... One minute, let me... One minute. Hiccup. Let me, A hiccup is an involuntary contraction of the diaphragm that may repeat several times per minute. The hiccup is an involuntary action involving a reflex arc. Once triggered, the reflex causes a strong contraction of the diaphragm, followed about a quarter of a second later by closure of the epiglottis, a structure inside the throat which result in the hic sound. That is like a technical explanation, but like I don't know how to explain that any better. Be more acceptable than that. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It was just fucking weird, man. It was so strange when I got that DM, because I'm like, it never even crossed my mind that someone could have a fetish for hiccups. Like, what the fuck, man?
39 cents.
Cool,
I just want you to put this into perspective.
He is brain dead, yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is. Holy shit, you know, it's just... Yeah, you do not find gourmet shit like this in a store. But DSP just expects it because Final Fantasy 15 told him so.
What else can you buy for 39 cents? Well, you can't buy a pack of gum. You can't buy a candy bar. You can't even buy... More than likely, if you went to, say, like, a restaurant, they probably wouldn't even give you the cup of hot water required to make cup noodles.
Well, yeah, because it's a fucking restaurant. Why would they do that? But not just that, it's... I find it a little hard to believe that there's not anything else in a store that is 39 cents, right? He just hasn't seen it. I mean, I'm a little bit shocked that they cost 39 cents, don't get me wrong, but this is also, you know, 2016. And I know you can't see me hover over that and you can't see the little thing that appears, but, like, this is, like, 2016, so there's a good chance that the price of these things have risen since then. You know, but it's just like, dude, come on. Come on. Stop being dramatic about it. It's fucking cup noodle. And hello, BG. So, did you complete the game or did you find watching DSP less painful? DSP less painful, honest to God. Wait, I got, holy shit, what's wrong with that guy? Yeah, you get the weirdness of the hiccup guy now? You get how fucking bizarre that is? He didn't even see me hiccup. He just saw me post on Twitter. You know, something like, oh yeah, I had hiccups, This is how I got rid of them, yeah, I am not a fish. And he just went from there, like, tell me all about your hiccups. Tell me all about your hiccups. Come on, yeah. Tell me all about them. And one of the creepy things about the guy, though, is that he had, on the account, because I went looking on there just to be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? What the fuck is this? He has clips of various VTubers hiccuping on his Twitter account. And I don't know if these women actually, because they're all women, of course they are. Of fucking course they are. But, I don't know if they know that this guy has most likely jacked off to them hiccuping. And I don't want to be the one to break the news to them. You know, but it's like, it was all kinds of weird. It was all fucking kinds of weird. That shit's 99 cents. What the fuck is he getting for 39 cents? Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
For 39 cents. They probably charge you 50 cents for a cup of hot water. So, the actual cup noodles product is one of the cheapest food products you can ever get in the United States, which is why it's infamous amongst college students or university students who have next to no money.
This is where editing would be your friend, buddy. I know this, again, I know this from 2016, but just, dude, fucking Christ. Like, obviously he can edit. Look at the corner here. Look at the fucking corner here. Like, yeah, he can edit. We know he can edit. Why are you not cutting out all, like, the snorting and shit? What are you doing? This isn't a live stream either. It's just, this is just recording. What are you doing?
Because if they're at college, they're studying, right? They're constantly they can't hold jobs. They're at college studying. They have no income. So this is one of the lowest budget foods you can possibly get. So I'm sure it's going to be gourmet.
I really need him to stop doing that with the soft palate. Yeah.
It's like they said in Final Fantasy 15, right? Well, before we even take a look at the flavor or how to make it, I want to rotate this to the back to show you.
There we go.
Oh my god. A single cup of noodles, 44% of your daily sodium, a quarter of your saturated fat.
Yeah, because if we actually look at that, right? And also look at the list of ingredients on that bitch. Like, holy shit. But it's cup noodle. This shit isn't like... God, we're only 4 minutes into this, my god. But it's a cup noodle, right? I'm not expecting nutritional value from a cup noodle. Noodle, right? Like, and which one is he picking up here? Okay, it's the shrimp. All right. No shit. It has 44%. It has like, is that even like of the fiber you need? Or the sodium you need? Isn't it just what's in there? Oh, percentage daily value. No, never mind. Okay, yeah, no, I'm an idiot. But yeah, like when you're having like a cup noodle of any kind, yeah, it's gonna be salty as shit. What do you think makes it taste so fucking good? It's the salt. It's the fucking salt, man. Where do you think it's all coming from? It's unbelievable, unfucking believable that he's that fucking shocked. But like, oh, it's 44% of your daily value intake of sodium. Yeah, yeah. Because it's not actually healthy for you. No shit. And even then, it's like, honestly, I don't think that's that bad. I really don't. I really fucking don't. I think the salt thing is a little overrated of just, you know, I mean, obviously you can overdose on salt. You can overdose on water for fuck's sake, but just, I don't think the salt thing is the worst thing in the world to you know, have a little bit too much on. That might just be the Australian in me talking though. We fucking love our salt. But still, you know, it's, I don't think this is as bad as he's making it out to be. It's obviously not healthy, but it's, I just don't think this is as big of a deal as he seems to think it is.
Noodles, 44% of your daily sodium, a quarter of your saturated fat. So honestly, a lot of these things are, but iron is actually quite high at 50.
I don't trust it when it says the vitamin stuff on these things. I just don't trust it, because it's like, yes, you are totally putting in vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and iron at these percentages. Totally. It's the same way that I look at cereal boxes, like, oh yeah, you're totally putting all this good shit in my chocolatey goodness. Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't fucking trust it. I still can't get over him calling cup noodles a soup. Someone nuke his ass. Yeah, but believe me, it just gets worse. It just gets fucking worse. Not only that, but it acts as a cheap preservative. Yeah, exactly. It's like the salt content makes sense when you actually, you know, think about it for 5 fucking seconds. If you actually think about it, yeah, no shit. Imagine if we tried spicy cup noodles. Oh god. Oh god, there's no real full chilies in here. I was expecting a full jalapeno. A full-on jalapeno. Can't lie on the content of the food, although I get absolutely ass blasted. But I know, and it's like, I don't, that's what I know they can't lie about it. I know they can't, but at the same time, right? I don't think it's really, I don't think you can put every single product at these fucking percentages. I just don't think that's, I don't know. I've always just found something a little suspicious about it. You know? Like, sure, maybe they're in there somewhere, but it's like, I don't know. I've always kind of side-eyed it.
15%, right? I wonder if the chicken is any better or worse. Chicken is worse.
Yeah, no shit, chicken is worse. I mean, if we look at that, right? I mean, it's worse by 1% for the salt. Or sodium. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. No fucking shit. Usually chicken-flavored anything is saltier. And don't trust me, try me, test me out, right? Go look at anything that is chicken flavored that you may currently have right now. Look at the amount of salt in it. It's going to be through the roof. Because of course it is. That's part of the chicken flavor. It's just fucking salt. It's all salt. Of course it's going to be. And the thing is, like, he's picked up the 2 most salty flavors because shrimp flavor has a lot of salt in it. Of course it fucking does. Of course it fucking does, because that's, you know, part of what makes that so extreme of a flavor. It's the fucking salt.
Chicken actually has a higher sodium percentage.
Yeah, no shit.
Everything else looks pretty much the same. Okay. So there's really not. Oh, by the way, here you go. Powdered chicken and rendered chicken fat. Those are the only ingredients in here that are really chicken. No actual pieces of chicken are present in the chicken cup noodles, which is kind of funny. So.
Okay, I forgot about that. I forgot that he actually said that about both of them. It's just honestly, I just remember him being blown away that the shrimp doesn't have shrimp in it. When it's like, dude, you know this is mass produced, right? Even if some of them have it, they're gonna be like so stingy with that shit. They are gonna be so fucking stingy with that.
How do you make cup noodles? Well, the first thing you gotta do is you gotta take the cup out of its cardboard container.
Oh
So go ahead
boy!
and do that. And right here on the top, it explains how to make it. It says,
Yeah,
recommended cooking
okay.
instructions. Go for it. Boy, I can't even read that. What does this say? Oh, boil water in a separate container. Fold back the lid and add the boiling water to the inside fill line.
Yeah,
Then close the
yeah.
lid again and let stand for 3 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And then slurp away. Stir and enjoy, right?
Yeah.
Do not microwave the cup.
Yeah, that's actually a really good thing to know. Don't microwave cup noodles. It's not really just a boiling water thing. It's a that is actually a carcinogenic. The containers that they tend to use for cup noodle, yeah, that is not a good thing to microwave. Don't microwave that. That's yeah, no.
And it says it will be hot, which is why the cup is made of styrofoam.
Yeah,
because
it's
typically
the styrofoam
does
that's-
not conduct heat well.
Yes, it's the styrofoam specifically. That is carcinogenic. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Actually hinders heat, so therefore they don't want you to burn your hand, okay?
It's
So,
more
you
than
might say,
that,
well, how am I
dude.
going to do this? Am I going to sit here on my oven and boil a pot of water? No. I have
Of
a
course it's
Keurig
not.
coffee maker, which
Yep.
pumps out boiling hot water within seconds.
It's
So
not
that's what I'm
boiling.
going to do. Now, I don't want to just do it in here, because I'm afraid that it might not make the exact amount, and therefore might over.
Like, it's not boiling water it shits out. It's fucking warm enough water for a cup of coffee. It's not actually boiling. It's a safety thing. It's a straight up fucking safety thing. Cause you gotta be cool about coffee safety, guys. Oh god.
Flow. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to come over here and get a coffee mug.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's grab any typical one of these coffee mugs. Okay?
Right, yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna fill this with hot water.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna pour that into.
I forgot he doesn't even put it in directly. This is part of the fucking problem. It's part of the fucking problem. He's not even putting it into the cup directly. He's having to like two-piece it. Dude.
The cup noodles. So let's actually get this plastic off because you see the heavy plastic on it. So I'm gonna put the camera down for a second.
Like, look at this.
I'm
He
gonna do
can
it with
just
my
cut this
hand.
all
If not,
out.
I'll have to grab. I'm just gonna grab a knife because it's on there pretty tight.
Just cut this all out, but he chooses not to.
Okay.
Still here, don't worry. I'm still here. I haven't left.
All right, got the plastic off. Now I just want to show you. I'm actually gonna peel this back because you need to peel off the top anyway.
That's high. Just fucking died on me.
See if I can manage to do it in a way that you can actually see what's inside. There we go. Wow.
But yeah,
Alright.
like, look at this. He's
So,
just...
cup noodle.
It's just the fact for me, right, that he just chooses not to edit shit. He is just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just do it like this. They get to see everything, and it's, dude, it's one thing if it's a live stream, it's another thing if you make your fucking video, edit your footage!
Noodles. The amazing gourmet product as advertised throughout all of Final Fantasy 15. Here's what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that just look ultra appetizing?
The way he says it, though, I was like, oh yeah, doesn't this look ultra appetizing? Delicious. Like, it's obviously sarcastic as fuck, right? But it's like, dude, it's a cup noodle. We've all seen a cup noodle, like, even if it's not, like, cup noodle brand, you know exactly what I mean. Like, instant ramen type shit. You know? We've all fucking seen it. We all know that the image on the case, or the product, right? I don't know why I said case. But we all know that that is not what is actually inside it when it comes to something like a cup noodle or a frozen meal, because it just cannot be like that. The fact that he's like trying to do this as like, oh yeah, I'm really getting him with the cup noodle brand. Wow, yeah, it's like, dude, we all know. Like, yeah, it's funny for like, if you just go like side by side. You know? Like that one Australian show where they would do that. That's hilarious. I think that's funny. But like the whole production bit of this, it's just not that funny. Because you're not doing it right! They made a paper now. Mine says microwave. Some of them aren't still. I've actually had a couple where it's still styrofoam. So, you know, like some of them are still styrofoam. I think it really depends on what one you're getting. Time to microwave plastic. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Coffee safety. Don't worry about it.
I'll actually give it a
Sorry about it.
whiff. Basically, I smell two things.
How are you smelling it if you are sick, man? I thought you said you had like a stuffy nose and shit. Like, how are you doing that?
I smell
Yeah, what do you
salt.
smell?
And
Yeah.
I smell a seasoning that kind of smells like seafood.
Yeah, that sounds like cup noodle smell. Like, what's your problem?
Okay, being that this is the shrimp one, I'm not surprised. Okay, now just to give you some comparison size-wise, this is cup noodles. This is a standard, I believe, 16-ounce glass. I actually have cherry juice in there right now.
Yeah, okay. This doesn't really help me, you know? Like, this doesn't really help me understand the size comparison, because that looks like a massive fuck-off cup, right? What you would probably want is, like, something that is actually a standard unit of measurement. Not just this weirdo, hey, I'm an American and I refuse to use any kind of measurement tool available type bullshit.
So, a standard cup noodles is actually about, I'm looking at it now, 2.25 ounces dry. But once it actually fills up, it's...
Like, he's pretty weird about what he actually, like, talks about when he's reviewing this shit. Like, what he specifically wants to say about it. Because in some instances, he's just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll do it live. But other instances, he has, like, a list of, like, the most just dry shit. Like, drier than the cup noodles are right now type shit. He said 16-ounce cup. He did, but at the same time, I'm, you know, I don't understand what 16 ounces means. I don't know, and it's like, I think this is a bit of a fail. I just think that. I don't think you should just like put a glass there and be like, yeah, it's about 16 ounces, and it's the cup noodle next to it. No, actually show, like, what the fuck it is.
probably about 6 to 8 ounces with the hot water in it. Okay. So that's about the size. So I'm supposed to make hot water, pour it in there to the fill line, and I'm assuming the fill line would be that line you see above the top of the styrofoam.
Yes,
there.
it is.
Okay. And then mix it up and let it sit for...
Also, he's taken the paper off it so fucking much. Like, that lid, nah, it should not be that far off it. Holy shit, man.
About 3 minutes, they said. So what I'll actually do here...
that's pretty standard.
...is I'll open up the other one, the chicken.
He could edit this all out.
Okay. And we'll take a look at what that one looks like on the inside, too.
That's the kitchen knife, oh my god. Okay,
what is funny is you can't see any shrimp inside of this shrimp-flavored one. There's just no shrimp visible.
There it is. There's the complaints. The complaints have begun. Yeah, there's no shrimp in the shrimp one. Yeah, I'm not expecting there to be shrimp in it. It's a cup fucking noodle.
Okay, so notable differences.
Yeah.
The shrimp is brownish, right? A brownish seasoning to it.
Yeah.
And I see a few pieces of carrot or whatever, but I don't see any shrimp. In the chicken
Okay.
one, it's very yellow.
Yes, because that's what chicken seasoning and flavoring tends to look like. Of course it's fucking yellow. It always is yellow. I don't know why it's yellow. I don't particularly care why it's yellow. It just is. Even chicken salt, which is just salt mixed with chicken seasoning, right? It is delicious, by the way. Everyone should try some chicken salt at least once in their life. It is an actual product you can buy. It is Australian and it is delicious as fuck, and it belongs on chips. It is great. But yeah, like even chicken salt has like a weird yellow color to it, right? Why are you like, oh yeah, it's a bit more yellow? Like, why? Like what? Were you not expecting it to be?
Okay, and I'll actually give it a whiff.
Okay, he's gonna
Oh
smell
yeah,
it.
it smells like chicken stock. It does.
Yeah,
It
no
smells
shit.
Like any kind of chicken stock or chicken broth that you would get.
Yeah,
This one
because
actually
it
has
probably
dried
is.
pieces of corn in it. Okay.
I mean,
so
that's interesting,
Here's
but
what we'll
alright.
do. Let's go over here. The mug is in position under my Keurig coffee maker.
Couldn't you just put the cup in there directly? Like, I feel like this would be solving so many of the issues that we actually see. Right? Because there are issues with the way he does this. Shrimpless. Yeah, I use shrimpless. DSP, I use shrimpless. It's onion and garlic powder that makes it yellow, I think. I mean, that would make sense, but like again, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't really care why. It's just it is what it is. I would be more concerned if it wasn't yellow. I'm not gonna lie. But it's yeah, I prefer a mix of spices, salute, and pepper. Yeah. Keurig. It's just I don't understand why he's like. I mean, some of this it's obviously like he's he is doing a bit with some of this, but other times it's like, dude, are you really that fucking dumb? What are you doing? Oh, there
To
it
get
is
this
again.
to work, I have to simulate like I'm putting in a thing to make coffee. So I open it and then I close it.
Yeah.
Now it
Okay.
thinks I put a coffee thing in there. Okay. Press the button. And it's gonna pump out boiling hot water.
It's not boiling, man. This shit ain't boiling.
Incidentally, about 8 ounces worth, which is about a typical coffee cup.
Like, it's not boiling. Like, you can just kind of see it, right? Like, you can't really see anything coming off of that. So, it's
Now, will this be
hot.
enough to fill the cup noodles to the fill line, or will we need a second one? We'll have to see.
It's hot.
Okay. There's our hot water.
Yeah.
So there's 1 or 2 pieces of... Oh no, it was a bubble. I thought it was a piece of coffee. It's not a bubble in there. Alright, so... I'm going to attempt to pour this into the cup.
What's better, Nissan or Narchan? I don't really know. I don't really know. Surgically remove his soft palate. He does not deserve one.
Cup noodles and not make a mess.
Yeah, like,
See
and
how
he
this-
just tears the paper even more. Like, dude, what are you... Have you never made a cup noodle in your fucking life? Are you...
Goes. It's probably going to make a mess.
So, yeah.
It did. It's going
Yeah.
to...
Fucking Christ, buddy. Fucking Christ. He can't even pour the cup correctly. Like, I don't understand why he's doing it like this. Why don't you just put it under the... Like, look, you've already torn the paper off this fucking much. Right? Why don't you just sit that bitch underneath the Keurig if you are that determined to use it for this? Why? Why are you like this?
Oh my god, this mug sucks. Because it has this rounded lip. It doesn't pour out properly.
So why didn't you get something that did pour out properly? So fun fact, that actually is boiling temp. It's just not a rolling boil. Okay. That does make a little bit more sense, but it's just... Still, like, you're better off getting it directly from the source than doing this, like, I'm putting it in a cup and then taking it over to the cup thing. Right? Because, like, this is just time between. But don't worry, it gets worse.
So that
Because
was-
it's not even enough for the cup. Right? So he has to go back to the Keurig. Get type shit that it's like, no fucking shit that this is not going to work properly.
There's not even nearly enough water, and now my entire countertop is covered in water.
Because you're an idiot. Because you're a fucking idiot. Like, this could have been so avoided if you just, I don't know, put it under the Keurig if you're that fucking determined to not have a kettle or something. Like, it's just, this is so, there is just so many things here that you don't need to do, and yet you're just doing it and making this harder than it needs to be.
Because this coffee mug is not a good one for pouring out stuff.
So why did you use it if it's not a good one for what you're doing?
Of course, all my other ones are in the freaking wash right now. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you didn't set up properly, so you're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna use this instead. It'll be fine. It'll be all fine. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Just fuck. A little bit of competency, man. It goes a long way.
Of course. So, I guess it's time to dry my countertop, and then we'll try again. We'll make a...
So he's waiting for it, right? He's so this is part of the problem, right? Remember when I said, yeah, it's cold water by the end of it? Like, it's a cold cup noodle? This is part of the reason why. Because he decides to do this really weird water transfer method using the cup, right? And in doing so, he spills it on the counter, cleans up the counter first, doesn't cover the damn thing with the lid, so all that heat is escaping, right? Then he'll come back and do it again, and it's just, he never covers it. So, yeah, that's part of the fucking problem. This whole thing that you're witnessing right here. Yeah, way too many steps, yep. Cup's a paid actor who needed to make a cameo. Can't have noodle without a cup, right?
Second batch of water here. What a mess I have made.
Yeah, you really have.
But yeah, not even close to the fill line with whatever I got in there. Nope. So we gotta do it again.
And I like how he's, I say like really sarcastically here, by the way. I love how he is, you know, talking about this bizarre transfer method of water to a cup. And he's like talking about it as if it is the cup noodles problem, or you know, like it's the cup noodles' fault that this has happened. Like, oh yes, now I have to go do it again. It's like, dude, no, you could have just put it under there. Why are you doing it like this? Why?
Okay.
Yeah, the whole
So
thing
that's
again.
going. I'll come over here. So with the little water that's added, it did actually pick up with flavor. I could smell it a little more.
Dude.
But it certainly doesn't look very appetizing, does it?
It's a fucking cup noodle, man. Yeah, they don't look appetizing. They're supposed to be cheap things that you eat when you have fucking nothing else. No fucking shit. They don't look that appetizing. DSP is stupid on purpose. I don't know if he is. That's the thing. That's the fucking thing with DSP. I don't think he is. Because if you see him in, like, live stream settings, or, like, because, I mean, I've barely seen anything else, right? But what I've seen, right, I've seen enough. I've seen other people describe him. I've seen things, right, of people describing his history, and it's just, there's too much there for this to be an act. Or to be on purpose, you know? Like, who the fuck sits there and jacks off on stream on purpose? And it's not like a sex stream thing. Like, it's just an actual stream, right? Because he's done that. He's fucking done that. I mean, sure, he has a good sense of humor about the whole thing, but, like, he's done that. Right? That's not something that you just do for the sake of doing it. He's also on the record as, like, not really being able to play a lot of video games correctly, or like making really weird jokes about it. It's a little like, and then people making the compilations and shit of like this, because his gameplay stuff would be called "This is how you play," and then people would make compilations of his, you know, gaming stuff and go this. They'd call it "This is how you don't play." And he would get mad at it, like actually fucking mad. There's a reason why this guy is known as a lolcow. You know, I don't know if he is actually being stupid on purpose. That's the thing. It's really, I don't know. I don't think he is.
Okay. The second batch of water popping out behind me right now.
DSP may sometimes use weaponized incompetence, but on the usual, he's just that dumb. Yeah, exactly. Like, he really is just that fucking dumb. Like, again, the one video I saw, I'm pretty sure that was him, of him pouring, like, the grease down the toilet. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure King Cobra has actually done the same thing as well. And that might be where I'm crossing the wires, but I'm pretty sure DSP has done it too. You know, like, that is some really fucking dumb shit, right? It's... Yeah. Yeah, like, this is... No, he really is just dumb.
And what I'll actually do this time, I'm gonna come over here. I have these mats that are by my sink. These are drying mats, so when we wash dishes, we put them here to dry. This way, if it spills, it'll just spill onto the drying mat, and I won't have to dry it up. It'll naturally...
So you knew that this fucking cup was a disaster waiting to happen, and you didn't do this already? But not just that, look at this. This is disgusting. Why would you willingly show this? Why would you willingly show this to, what, 65,000 people? Because that's how many views this has. Why would you do that? If you're doing kitchen shit or like anything where you're showing your house and it's not, you know, the exact purpose of saying, "Damn, I fucking lived like this," clean your shit. My God, my fucking God.
Evaporate. Okay. Cup number 2.
And that cup's just been sitting there for God knows what. Like, when did he set that off? Like, when did he actually put that in there? Okay, it's still there. Okay, so 30 seconds. Not too long. Not that bad, but still, that cup noodle's been sitting there for a while. So, we're going again. Okay.
And, almost to the fill line. Almost.
Yeah.
Aha, okay. It is
Okay.
to the fill line.
Yeah.
Our first cup noodles. Whoa, and you saw what happened? The noodles just floated to the top.
Yes,
So,
because they're fucking
we'll move that
noodles.
to the side to absorb the water.
And look at that,
Top.
alright?
So, we'll move that to the side to absorb the
Yeah.
water.
Uncovered. It's still uncovered, so they're gonna be cold. They're gonna be fucking cold. You are a sad, sad man, DSP. I stand by my original comment all those years ago. You are a sad, sad man eating a sad, sad cup noodle. Holy fuck.
I'll grab the second cup noodles, which is the chicken. And we'll
Like-
get this one going. With the remainder of water, pour that
Like,
right
just...
in here.
It's not that hard to cover it. Why would you?
And get to work on my next
And
cup.
it takes it again over.
Up.
Holy
While I'm
shit,
doing
man.
that, I'll grab a spoon and I'll begin to stir in.
Why are you doing that? You don't need to do that. You're stirring the noodles.
The water into the shrimp cup noodles.
You don't need to do that. It kind of does that automatically if you close the fucking lid. You can stir it afterward. Oh my god.
Boy, it is just one block of noodles. Look.
Because you're not doing it right. It even tells you on the lid how to do it. He's ignoring step 2 of cover it. That's why it's still a solid block. This is what happens when it's not cooked right. It just stays a block.
Look at it. It is a block of dried noodle.
Yeah, no shit.
And as you can see, the broth, and this is dark and brown. A dark brown broth. I've still yet to see a single shrimp.
Yeah, there it is again. The single shrimp comment. Look, buddy, if you were going to see a shrimp, it was going to be on top. They don't put that shit on the bottom. It's not mixed in with the noodle. They make the noodles, put it in the cup, and then they dump whatever the fuck flavor they want on top of it. It's gonna be the same for the chicken one too. Like, there's no corn on the bottom. There's no mystery corn sitting on the bottom of that cup, because that's not how they fucking work.
I see no shrimp in this.
My god. My god.
Seriously, I don't see any shrimp at all.
Why are you expecting it?
Look, it's just a big mound of noodles. I'm stirring it constantly here looking. I don't see a single shrimp in this shrimp one. None. I see carrots. I see whatever that green seasoning is, right? I see tons of that.
He's so upset by this. No, there is corn. No, what I'm saying with the corn, though, is, what I'm saying with that is, like, okay, yeah, there's corn on top, right? But is there corn at the very bottom of the cup? No, because all the flavoring and extra shit is on top of the cup. Because that's how cup noodles work. Because it's just, they freeze dry the noodle, put it in the cup, and then they put the flavoring on top. Then when it's cooked, you mix it all together. That's how they fucking work. So I'm just using it as like the same kind of shit, right? Because yeah, there is actually corn in there, but would there be corn on the bottom? No. Not before it's cooked. Same goes for the shrimp, right? No, if you don't see it on top of the noodle before it's cooked, there's not going to be any shrimp in there. So is he ruining cup noodles on purpose? I don't know. Like, I don't think he's doing it on purpose necessarily. I think he's just an idiot.
I don't see a single shrimp. I think they're full of crap.
Dude. I knew he was obsessed with the shrimp thing, but I forgot just how obsessed he was. Oh my god.
Even though the advertisement right on it, with delicious giant juicy shrimp.
Where does it say that? Where the fuck does it say delicious giant juicy shrimp? Like, it's an image. It's a fucking image. A lot of the time, those product images don't look like the product inside. It is to make the product look better. Are you fucking... that? No, he is that dumb. He is just that dumb. Imagine if he was doing this with yakisoba, especially Korean barbecue flavor, right? Oh man, if he yeah, he would be so upset with that shit. But the instant yakisoba, yeah, he'd be so pissed.
Not a single shrimp.
Yeah, there he is again. Not a single
For 39
shrimp.
cents, what do you expect, right?
Yeah, so yeah, it's 39 cents. So why are you so upset by this, man? Of course they're not gonna have shrimp in a 39-cent cup noodle.
All right, so that's supposed to soak. That's soaking.
It's supposed to soak with a lid on, you idiot.
Here we go.
All right.
And boom, to the fill line. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like it takes about a standard cup and a half.
A standard cup and a half. Dude, no one else but you, and maybe people of the same mindset as you appear to be in, are using cups to pour in water to cup noodles, man. No one, no. The shrimp in the cup noodles is supposed to be small, not jumbo size, like you see at seafood restaurant. Yeah, exactly. It's like, so even if there was a shrimp in there, I don't think he'd be happy. Because it would not be like these jumbo juicy shrimp that he thinks should be in there. It'd be this tiny little baby shrimp.
Of typical a teacup or coffee cup.
Oh God, look at the fucking.
Standard cup
Okay,
and a half.
okay. If you're doing this, clean up the area you're filming in, because this is you can see shit on the pan. See, you can see shit on the pan. This is a dirty pan. This is just a dirty pan in a sink. Fucking Christ.
Typical,
Like, look, you can see it, like, even more clearly here. This is so gross. This is so fucking gross.
a teacup or coffee cup in order to fill one of these cup noodles.
You don't need it, though. You just
So I'm still
don't
stirring my
do
shrimp.
it.
In a moment, I'll head over to the chicken. There is
And
no
he's not
shrimp. There's not a single one. Take a look at that.
Sad, sad, dirty man. Yes.
I mean, maybe once I start to eat it, maybe then I'll find one. But right now, I mean, where could it possibly be hiding?
You're not getting your shrimp, man. And this is gonna be really awful to eat because it's gonna be so cold. It's gonna be so bad.
There, you know?
And he just contaminates the chicken one with the shrimp one. He just contaminates it. So this is not even a really good review, is it? Because the chicken is gonna have a vague shrimp taste to it.
Now here's the chicken. Let's break up these noodles, okay?
You don't need
here's
to
a
do
big block.
this.
Big block of dried noodles.
Because you're not covering it with the lid. You're not letting it cook properly.
So the chicken one didn't say it had chicken in it. It said it had chicken powder. Chicken powder. So basically insanely finely ground chicken. And you gotta wonder.
Insanely ground chicken. He'd never heard of chicken stock before in his life. What? I've forgotten a lot of this video, right? Because it's been years since I remember watching this. I mean, I remember the shrimp thing because he just keeps bringing it up because he's just in absolute disbelief that, you know, there's no shrimp in my cup noodle, ooh. But, wow. Wow, I completely forgot about the finely ground chicken thing. I mean, it's... No, that's still weird. I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. That's a weird thing to think. That's really fucking weird. Dude, it's just chicken stock, man.
What part of the chicken, right, would they actually chop up into powder and put into a cup noodles?
Okay, chicken stock, how to make. Let me just look at this because I don't want to talk out of my ass. I don't want to talk out of my ass for this. Let's see. How to make chicken stock. Simply recipes. Four of our favorite ways. Okay. Okay, how to make... What? I don't want a video. I don't want a fucking video. Fuck off. How to make chicken stock from roasted bones. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up on the screen. Because, just so everyone knows, I'm not shit talking. I'm not talking out of my ass. Sorry. So how to make chicken stock from roasted bones. The first method uses the leftover bones from a chicken carcass and vegetables, which means it's practically free. The government does not want you to know this, but, you know, this method of chicken stock making, it's practically free. You can just do it. Often use this method, blah, 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 blah. So, sauteed bones. Okay. Third method is a quick version of the second. You can make stock easily in about an hour this way, starting with the backs and wings. Okay. Chicken stock versus chicken broth. Broth is usually thinner, made from chicken meat, whilst chicken stock is made from simmering bones for a long time. Chicken stock is usually thicker and has a richer mouthfeel from the gelatin released. How to store and freeze chicken broth. How to make chicken broth. Oh, it's chicken stock. Yeah, so this is what they would be doing, basically, like probably on a larger scale, to make, this is how they make chicken stock, guys. Like, this is it. They're not grinding up chicken. There's no ground chicken in it. It's this. It's this method. They're boiling bones. Later, Doc. And thank you for the bless you. Yeah, like, this is how they do it. Right, there's no ground up chicken. There's no chopped up chicken. I mean, there's chopped up chicken, but like in chicken stock, it's literally just the byproduct of boiling this shit together. He talks about so much in this of like, oh yeah, I looked up this, that, and the other. This cup is, you know, compared to this like standard drinking cup that has like the whatever the fuck juice in it. He's looking at all the details in the back, but he doesn't do the simple thing of just, I don't know, looking up what the fuck actually is in this, the powder of it. It's such a bizarre thing to not look into compared to everything else. So yeah, DSP, they're not putting in like ground up chicken into the chicken cup noodle. No, it's chicken stock, and it's not made like that, you absolute idiot.
Probably like the assholes and elbows, right? The pieces that no one else wants to eat, no one would buy at the grocery store or the market. That's probably what they put inside of this.
No, it's not. It's chicken stock.
Oh my god. It's just an incredible amount of noodles.
Yeah.
You know, for the size of the cup.
Yes.
If anything, you wish maybe they would have put more ingredients in there.
What else would they be putting in there? No, genuinely, what else would they be fucking putting in there? There's some noodles that will come with, like, little extra, like, you know, vegetable packets, but would you really want that? I have a feeling you'd be complaining about that. You know, like, oh no, they put all this extra shit in my cup noodle and I don't want it. Like, this is too much. I don't think you'd be happy either way.
To be part of the broth, like more vegetables, more, you know what I mean? And less noodles. But let's face it, the noodles are probably the least expensive ingredient in this thing, which is why it's 39 cents for.
Dude, it's also the main thing you want from it. You want the noodle. The other shit is just dressing on top. If it was like 50% noodle, 50% corn, that would be a bit of a fucking problem.
Break up.
You don't need to do this. It breaks
So,
up naturally if you heat
Noodles
it.
getting nicely stirred. Now, by now, our shrimp should almost be ready. Right? It's in
probably
3
cold.
minutes. So it should almost be ready to go. Alright, so I'm just going to let that chicken sit there for a bit. I'm going to final stir our shrimp. Actually, typically, honestly, it looks like the shrimp actually became a little better. Like the noodles spread out a little more.
Yeah, because you left it alone. You fucking left it alone. Oh my god. Oh my god. And there it is again. That's so gross. So gross.
Oh yeah, doesn't that just look just like it looks like in Final Fantasy 15? Look, there's what it looks like in Final Fantasy 15 and on the package itself. And here's the reality.
There's a way, again, I know I keep harping on about this, but like, there's a way of doing this that would actually be funny, and he's just not doing it. He's just really not doing it. Man.
Not false advertising at all, right, guys?
I don't think it's even really false advertising necessarily. I think it's just advertising. Because it's still product. It's still, like, basically what's in there, in a way. False advertising would be like, say, you know, oh yeah, there's totally shrimp in this, but it's instead that's the chicken flavor, right? Like, that's more false advertising than what they're doing here. This is just manipulative advertising at best, right?
and gals? No, of course not. No. Couldn't accuse them of false advertising. Come on. All right, I'm gonna go grab a napkin because I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to eat this. It's gonna go everywhere.
What? What do you mean it's gonna go everywhere?
All right.
Wait. Are you using the spoon? He's gonna use the spoon, isn't he? Who the fuck eats noodles with a fucking spoon? What? Also, keep the lid closed, and then the lid is supposed to be open halfway, like the package said. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's doing it all fucking kinds of wrong. You know? Like, you're not supposed to open the lid all the way. That's a bit of a problem. Then, he's just not closing the lid either. It's just open all the fucking way, and he's stirring the noodles before they're even cooked and claiming, oh, it's to break them up. When it's like, no, you don't need to do that. They cook, and then they're broken up. You can stir it after the fact. What?
Now for what you've been waiting for. I'm actually gonna taste cup noodles for the first time since I was a kid. I had these when I was a kid, and that was it. I haven't had them since then. Okay.
Yeah, he's using a spoon.
Let me get the chicken out of here while that gets ready.
Dude.
Shrimp.
Oh my god.
Shrimp, not shrimp flavored, with shrimp. Supposed to have shrimp in it. Okay, whatever you say.
Yeah, he's using a spoon.
Let's first of all just take a taste of the liquid itself without noodles.
Okay. How bad is this gonna be?
Okay. It tastes like, not too salty. It actually tastes just like kind of seasoned water.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's probably not cooked properly. It's probably not cooked properly, so the water probably hasn't been able to absorb the actual fucking powder correctly. Because it's just been sitting there with an open lid. I'm not really surprised it just tastes like seasoned water. I'm really not surprised.
I'm not even kidding you. It tastes like seasoned water. It doesn't taste like shrimp at all. Not at all, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let me get another sip.
Because it probably hasn't had the time.
Nope. There is not a single inkling of a shrimp flavoring. It's basically just seasoned water.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you fucked up. I don't even really go for shrimp flavor, but it's like, if I did this in this exact same way with a cup noodle of that was like chicken flavor, I would, yeah, no shit. Like, I kind of do this with like noodles at work, right? I just like get the packet of them and like break them up into 4, put them in a mug, and then just boil the water in that. And that actually does work, but that's a mug. And it is actually super fucking hot boiling water. You know? Like, it's a little different when you put it in a styrofoam cup. And not just that, but that's going in, like, all at once. You get what I mean? Like, I'm not doing, like, weird transfer shit. Like, there's so much that went wrong with this. When, in reality, you could actually make this method work. Because I do it. I do this at work all the time. It's just not with a styrofoam cup. I don't know how well it would actually work with a styrofoam cup and not having it covered. But that's part of the problem here. It's just that there's nothing covering it, nothing keeping the heat in. It's all escaping. So, yeah, of course it's not gonna taste right. Of course it's not. TSP, if you don't want false advertisements, then go to Japan. No, wait, don't go to Japan. You'd probably be bullied over there for your whiny bitching. Yeah, like, if you want to go to a place where the advertising actually is not false, or it, you know, it's not a bit of a misleading advertising thing, yeah, Japan. Genuinely, every time I've ever been to Japan and I've bought something, right, and it's a food item, every time, without fail, what is on the packaging is exactly what you're getting on the inside of it. Every time. Even if it's, like, the most, like, intricate looking thing. it will be like that on the inside. Doesn't matter what, because they love doing their whole they love doing that kind of thing. It's just a culture thing, basically. So yeah, if you want that shit, go there. But the rest of the world, nah, they don't do that. They don't fucking do that. Not at all. Which ramen with a fork or chopsticks? Yeah, like what? I know I use a fork for things that you really probably shouldn't, right? Like I use forks for everything. Because I love forks so much. But it's like this is one of those situations where yeah, you want a fork. Why the fuck would you want a spoon? I mean, sure, maybe if you're doing the whole let me taste the broth thing, sure, but this is eating the noodles though. What are you doing? Remember, there are cup noodles where it doesn't come in a styrofoam cup. Yeah, there are. Those exist, but it's still the same shit, right? Of like, you want to cover it because it's not really going to retain the heat that well, right? It's all going to still escape. It's not really. It's made of a thing that's not really that good at keeping heat in by itself. It needs to be contained. Just
Wow. All right, well, maybe the proof is in the noodles. Let's give the noodles a taste and let's see what
they
those
got
taste
their
like.
fucking noodles, man.
And try to get a spoon. Oh wow, it's even hard to get a spoon of noodle.
It's even hard to get a spoon of noodle because they're fucking noodles.
Look, it's incredibly difficult to get a spoon of noodle out of it because they all pull away from you. I might need a fork.
He says this is as if like this is. I mean, he did say he hasn't had a cup noodle since he was a kid, but still, was he eating cup noodles as a kid with a spoon? That's a little weird, to say the least.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna get a fork. I don't think I could eat this without a fork.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, man. Again, all of this could be edited out.
Here, okay. And then I'm gonna have to take this fork.
Yeah.
And kind of twirl.
What?
To get the noodles to catch on the fork. See that?
No,
so now
you
when
don't.
I pull up, now I can get a mouthful of noodles.
You don't need to twirl it. You could just, you know, scoop in, eat it like a normal person. Why are you doing the twirl thing?
Versus before with the spoon, they would all just fall off. All right, so I'm gonna take a bite of this.
Random event, Lavender Cube spawn. Hello, Lavender Cube. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. We have cup noodles that are not made properly.
All right. Oh, by the way, now that I have the fork, I can actually go through the noodles a lot better.
Why didn't you do this before then? Why? I can go through the cup noodles better now. Fucking.
See that? And I can 100% tell you
no
there's
shrimp?
not a single piece of shrimp.
Yeah, there we go.
With shrimp.
There we go. There's the shrimp again.
They 100% lied. It's complete false advertising. And I did not get one with any shrimp, not even a single one. It's just noodles and liquid and seasonings. That's it.
Dude, it's a 39-cent cup noodle. I know I keep saying it, but it's just, it's a dude. Dude. Marchana's better. Oh, man. Man.
That's it.
This is just...
Before I say anything, I'm going to take another forkful.
Okay. Just doing
get
the twirly
taste,
thing
and
again.
I'll let you know what I think.
God, that is so gross. That is such a gross visual. That is such a gross visual.
All right. There's good news and bad news.
Uh-huh.
The good news is it's not horrible.
Okay.
It actually is palatable. Like it's not upsetting my stomach. It tastes pretty good actually.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
basically
cup
just
noodle.
basic seasonings, like I said, with noodles and broth. The noodle.
Yeah, because it's a fucking cup noodle. Come on, man.
You can't taste egg. You can't taste anything. They're just kind of there. They taste
Why would you taste egg? Why would you be tasting? Okay.
like a generic noodle. All right.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, kind of more like chemicals than anything else, which is kind of what you would expect.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's there. But the good news is, it actually is helping my throat a lot. It's actually pretty warm.
Is
and
it
nicely
though?
is kind of soothing my sore throat. So with anything, what we may be finding today is that cup noodles is what you want when you have a sore throat. It'll make
No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. No. If I have a sore throat, I want fucking soup, not cup noodle.
your throat feel better. Okay. Now let's scoot over to the chicken.
Yeah, how's the chicken gonna taste?
Has corn.
How's that
which is an
ground up
added
chicken gonna
ingredient
taste?
that the shrimp did not have. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the chicken tastes more like chicken. At least we know there's ground chicken powder in this thing. This tastes
It's not ground chicken powder. We've been over this, Phil. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is how you make chicken stock right here. None of this is ground chicken. It is fucking chicken bones boiled.
nothing like shrimp at all and has no shrimp in it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the chicken tastes like. Here we go.
Okay, come on. Give me
Oh
it.
boy.
Come on. Let's go. What does it taste like, Phil? Yeah, slap, motherfucker. Tell me what it is.
Wow. Whew. Well, oh my god. Right off the bat, I can tell you, the chicken is way more salty than the shrimp.
No shit, Phil. No fucking shit. That's what chicken flavoring always ends up like. This looks foul. Yeah. It's a cup noodle, man.
Taste it. Now it's weird because if remember we looked at the labels, and it said shrimp has 44% of your sodium, and chicken has 45%. I would say bullshit. I don't think that those are correct, at least for the batch that I'm eating here. And this is much more salty.
Because it's chicken flavor. That's what happens. You taste it more with the chicken flavor. It just is like that.
Than this, but it also has more flavor. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm actually gonna do, since I did this with the shrimp, I'm gonna take a couple pieces of corn and just the broth and taste
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Ugh.
See, now here's the thing. The fact that this one has corn and the corn is very sweet is an added bonus, because with the shrimp you're just getting the same flavor constantly throughout. There's no added ingredient in there. It's just seasoning, and you have to.
I'm really not surprised by the conclusions he's drawing here of like, yeah, the chicken one is better than the shrimp one, because that's always going to be the case, just because chicken tends to taste better. But the way he's going about this is just like, dude, come on. Hey, DSP, use nose spray and a few cough drops. Dude, there's so many things he could be doing in this that just he chooses not to. Like, he could be cutting all that shit out. He does not need to have the whole thing. He could just, you
deal
know,
with that. See,
edit it. Because he can obviously edit. He's choosing not to.
Seasoning,
Fuck
right?
me.
Here, well, that's my hamster drinking water. If you're wondering what that noise is.
I
Here,
wasn't, but
the
okay.
saltiness of the broth is very salty, but it's being combined with the sweetness of the corn actually tastes better in my opinion.
Dude,
I'm actually going to do one more
it's
forkful of
cup noodle.
the chicken. And then I'm going to give you my final verdict on cup
Okay.
noodles. Here we go.
Great. Yeah, I cannot wait. Cannot fucking wait. Ugh. All the noises. It's, Do we need to sacrifice him to what?
I would say
What would want him?
that the chicken cup noodles is actually far more tasty than the shrimp. The shrimp,
Yeah, no
sadly,
shit.
is a one-trick pony. If you don't like the flavoring of the seasoning of the shrimp, there's not much you can do about it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
This one, you get not only the seasoning of the chicken stock flavoring with
You're
the
not
salt,
gonna
you
use the
also
corn
get
as a
the
bonus.
conjecture of the sweetness of the corn and
Yeah,
the
he's using
ingredients
the
that are
corn as a
in it,
bonus.
Okay, now here's the thing. If my shrimp had actually had shrimp in it,
Oh my
it
God.
might have been better.
No,
Because this
it
one
probably
has no
wouldn't have.
chicken. It's just ground powdered chicken.
Again. No, it's not ground powdered chicken. It's not ground powdered chicken. That's not how the chicken stock works. Because that's what this is. It's just chicken stock. Oh my god. But even if it had actual shrimp in the other one, it would taste exactly the same, man. It's not the addition of a couple of just freeze-dried shrimp into your cup noodle is not going to make any kind of difference. It's really not. It's going to have exactly the same flavor. It's not going to be a deeper flavor. It's not going to be anything. Because all you're asking for when it's just, oh yeah, it needs actual shrimp in my cup noodle, is just adding more of that same flavor to it. What you're thinking is making the chicken one better is it's the fact that you keep saying that there's corn in it. Well, don't you want something different in the shrimp one then, if that's what makes the chicken one so good? Why do you want to just keep adding shrimp to the shrimp one if that's what's making it so bad? It's confusing the logic here.
Okay, it's guaranteed not to have any chunks of chicken in it. It's not even advertised to have chunks of chicken in it. This one was supposed to have shrimp.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Like, I don't... It's... Maybe it is, and maybe he has a reason to be like, oh, there's no shrimp in my shrimp cup noodles. But at the same time, it's like... I don't know, I'd be looking at it a little suspiciously if it actually did have shrimp in it. But that's just me. That's just me.
This is blatant false advertisement.
No, it's not.
So if you've played Final Fantasy 15, right, and you looked at the picture like, oh man, that looks amazing.
Dude.
Cup noodles, the advertisements everywhere, and oh my god, it looks so good. Now you know the truth. This is why I was making fun of it, and why most people who see that and have had it before are making fun of it. This...
Dude, it's... No one needed you to do this. No one needed you to do this and be like, oh yeah, I'm making a statement against cup noodle being in Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, look at this. Like, dude. No one needed you to point this out. We all know. We all fucking know.
is far from a gourmet product.
Yeah, no shit, because it's like, it's 99 cents. Somehow you got it for 39 cents. Like, it's a cheap thing to eat if you have nothing else. Or if for some fucking reason you just really like cup noodle. Just, everyone knows it is not gourmet. You have to make it gourmet if you want it gourmet. No one is expecting you to open up one of these fuckers and be like, that's some lovely juicy shrimp in here. No one is expecting that but you.
This is the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, because it's cheap.
You can't get a TV dinner or a microwave dinner or any kind of food prep for cheaper than this. This is the lowest, cheapest way to eat.
Yes,
it's
so
also
that's
one
what
of
it's
the most
known
unhealthy
for.
due to the insanely high sodium content.
Okay, I don't think that's really true, but at the same time, you know, people are gonna people and be like, oh, sodium, but that's a personal opinion of mine.
Okay, but hey, if you're strapped
I'm
for
not a
cash
doctor, don't
and you
follow
need
me.
a quick meal and you have access to hot water, this is the way to do it, right? Again, like I said, this is why college and university students, this is huge for them.
Yes, because it's cheap.
Ranked directly against each other. On looks, you would think that the shrimp is just going to be much better.
I personally wouldn't, but I just don't do the shrimp.
Because it has shrimp in it while the chicken doesn't. However, mine had none, okay? My chicken
because it's
had
cheap.
corn, which made it better, ultimately, than the shrimp. So I'm going to give the shrimp cup noodles a 1.5 out of 5. It's not disgusting. It's palatable. It certainly isn't anything I would want to eat a giant tub of. In fact, even just eating this one cup of it might be a little bit too much.
Such a waste.
It's not bad tasting, but it doesn't taste like shrimp, and there's no shrimp in it despite the advertising.
Yeah, that's one of his big things. Like, and I've said it all along, but that's one of his biggest gripes with the shrimp one. It's just, there's no shrimp. No shrimp.
If this tasted more like shrimp and had more shrimp in it, I might give it like a 3 or 3.5. Right now, the only reason it's a 1.5, sadly, is because it's cheap. It's one of the cheapest forms of food you can get, okay?
Yeah.
The
that's what it's
chicken
known
cup
for.
noodles, I'm going to give a 2 out of 5.
Oh,
because
boy.
it actually tastes better than the shrimp. There's
But
no
it's
false
still
advertising.
bad.
It never said that it had chicken in it. It says chicken flavor.
Okay. Okay.
Okay? And with the corn, to juxtapose the insane saltiness of it, it actually makes it tastier than this. However, it is less healthy for you because it has more sodium in it.
So you're using the health thing as a indicator of what you're gonna rank it. Okay. Okay.
Again, the only reason they get the rank...
I will say though that he does have a slight point with the thing of like the chicken and the it being said. Okay, let me start that again. I'm very tired. I'm probably gonna go to bed right after this. But he does have a point when he's with the whole like chicken flavor versus just with shrimp thing. Yeah, they probably shouldn't say it like that. They probably should say shrimp flavor. But at the same time, it is a cup noodle, right? He has a very slight point that if they are doing this and there's not really supposed to be shrimp in there, yeah, they probably should say flavor next to it. But at the same time, it is a cup noodle, right? This is like the cheapest of the cheap you can possibly get. If you are expecting like actual fucking shrimp in there, that's some low IQ behavior.
rankings they have is because of the cost. If these cost $1 or $2, they would be like 0, okay? But because they're so cheap, they're not terrible products, they're just bad products. And they do have a couple more flavors, but the bottom line is you've seen the 2 staple flavors. Do you really trust if you get another flavor of cup noodles that it's going to have any of the ingredients in it that they claim?
No, because it's a cup noodle. It's flavored to be like that. No.
No, it's blatant false advertising.
I wouldn't even go... I still don't think it's false advertisement, man, but...
To eat a crappy level product just because you're poor, basically. So, cup noodles with shrimp, 1.5 out of 5. Cup noodles with chicken, I screwed that up. Cup noodles, chicken flavor, 2 out of 5. I don't recommend it unless you're strapped for cash, or if you're like me, your voice is really killing you, your throat is swollen. It actually is soothing my throat, and I am going to have a little more of each because I know it's going to soothe my throat and make me feel a little better. That's pretty much the main focal point, or if you don't have a lot of money, it's a quick meal. That's it for DSP Tries It, everyone. Final Fantasy 15 Special Edition. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Check out my Loot Crate discount link. Great. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The comments are still here. Alright. Why would you use a spoon to eat noodles? And do you love all my weird shit on the side here? Yeah. This is one of my favorite videos to come back to. It's like watching a blind point and click game playthrough. If something doesn't work, he just tries again with something else. It really is. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. He's trying with a spoon. Just boil water in the kettle and doesn't. Yeah. This is the only person on earth that can smell salt. Too lazy to boil fucking water. Yeah, it just. This is, yeah. Welcome to that nightmare. Oh my god. But, yeah, remember this? Remember how we were playing a fucking game? Remember that, guys? And with that, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Sorry we didn't really get far with it. Yeah. I needed something to laugh at to distract me from the nightmare that I've gotten myself into with this game. We will do it. We will get there. I need to remember to grind off stream. I need to remember. But yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm fucking tired as shit. But whoops. All right. Good night, everyone. Remember, don't expect shrimp in your cup noodle. It's not gonna happen. You cannot make shrimp happen. All right. Let's so what's for tomorrow? Noir bar, most likely. Most likely. Let me pull copy. And yeah, we'll most likely be on here. This is where Noir bar usually well, not usually, always happens. Most likely there next. That'll be tomorrow, and that's it. Because I'm back to once a week. Haha, very fun. All right. I keep doing that. I don't mean to do that. All right. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night.